Attention. You don't receive.
That's it.
There's no way we're going back now. No, you ain't giving what I need. Yeah, that crowd was getting too loud. Screaming now, saying I'm not gonna be the one to pick up your pieces. Stop my life when you need it. Say you blame me for everything when you leave it. I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault. But you got me so begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end. I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault. But you got me caught up, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end.
Alaji, 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 Alaji.
Hello from San Francisco, California. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics taking on the San Francisco Giants. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Just about set, and today's starter, Juan Marichal. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Here's the left fielder, Rickey Henderson. And that is out of play. Swings over the top of that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that hit.
Slider got him for strike 3.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
it's the second baseman.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Marichal, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one sliced foul. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Next offering is downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. And it's even up. 2 outs, base is empty. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning.
This opportunity is once in.
And we're back. Our starter in this one, Barry Zito.
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters. Lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him, so he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Number 6, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And a pitch. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Foul ball there. On the ground. And that's just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Monty Irvin, the next Giant to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last 5.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Willie McCovey stands in now and watches strike 1. That one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. It's a bomb. Home run number 20 on the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now the veteran catcher, Johnny Bench. And that drops in for a strike. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in game one of this three-game set. That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now, Jason Giambi. Giambi matched a homer in his last game. Marichal back to work. Gets the call. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And that one almost got him. Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called at the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Ripped on a line. Finley pulls it down, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you out the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Mark McGuire, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
1 ball.
1 out, base is empty.
Two.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
That one misses, and the count's full. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Up the middle. On to McCovey, and Renfroe is retired. The A's go quietly, and 1-2-3 go the A's. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Elliot Ramos.
Elliot
Ramos with a homer in his last game. This to third. Zips it to first.
That's an out.
1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6th.
Max Schumann, the next to hit. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Darryl Strawberry. And first offering is fouled off. Strawberry with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bleday. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Fly ball down the line. And there's 1 away.
Batting 8th. Center fielder.
This is J.J. Bleday.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Late on that fastball.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And down on strikes. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ozzie Guillen in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So the lineup flips over. Here's a big power threat. Rickey Henderson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Oh, he can't hang on. Gets off a throw. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 1 and the A's nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
T. Finley.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it. Said I would do it, and now I do it all the time. I've been steady improving to make it fluid on the rhymes. I'm about to lose it. I've been waiting for my time when I drop this. Yo, watch this.
Right through there for a strike. That to right. Renfroe. And there's one down. Baseman. A switch hitter batting right.
Number 13.
First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 balls,
Really good
2
take,
strikes.
especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And it remains 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
And the batter now, number 6. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Kendall right there to make the grab. And that's the inning. Giants down in order. They lead it 1-0.
I'm a boss. Me and you no contest. So go get lost. I've been busy flossing. I got options.
New inning getting started. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, number 19. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one ripped. That's back there. Hits the top of the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
runner at third, nobody out. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and misses. 0-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Tying run in scoring position, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And the runner holds.
Really nice job behind the plate with the pressure on. Tying run in third, so he did a great job of not only completing the strikeout at first, but also making sure that that guy stays put 90 feet away. That doesn't go unnoticed.
Next up for the A's, Jason Giambi. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Outside low, and a count even 1-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Finley has it sized up. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Ripped to right. That's a hit. And that extends the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Grounded out his first time. Center field. Finley gets under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. And midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. And we're back. Down the number 2 hitter, Monty Irvin.
Left fielder, Monty Irvin.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Irvin, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Gets it to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now
Willie McCovey digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
Throwing the ball really well today. That two-seam fastball's got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And there are 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Johnny Bench.
Catcher, Johnny Bench.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry.
They get the force. That ends the inning. So the Giants leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Marshall back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
You know, these Athletics,
ball,
as you
one
probably
strike.
noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches
No
they've
ball,
seen
two
today,
strikes.
and it's just not working out for them.
And that one hit to first. Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
You gotta love his hustle down the line going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
So digging in, J.J. Bleday. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one fouled off.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
And the 0-1. On the ground, 2-ball. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Guillen now at the plate. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Tap foul at the plate.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to
That's the
execute
ball.
on the mound.
The shortstop takes the ball. That misses the
2-1.
zone, and it's 2-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Ground ball up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. Throws from his knees. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Digging in, Ricky Henderson.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. In comes the runner from third. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you
Now
go. The
batting,
RBI
number
machine.
19.
Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Next to hit, number 19. Runner takes off, out of line, out towards center. Finley pulls that one down, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Francisco, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Max Schumann. That's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about. Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 up, 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too
Now
much.
batting,
Sometimes those eyes can
number
get really
21.
big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now the right fielder, Darryl Strawberry. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. in there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
A's leading by a run. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And Jerry Hillsdale says he went around.
Now batting.
Steve Finley getting ready to hit. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That one missed.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And our score remains 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Matt Chapman.
Swings through that.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
One strike.
That one hit to right. Strawberry makes the catch, and a quick out, number one. Now the A's designated hitter, Jason Giambi. And first offering is fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Chopper to second. Whips it to first. Out. And they get Giambi for the out.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Mark McGwire.
Two down, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Mark McGwire. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit.
Ball.
You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Here's a 1-2. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Slow roller up the middle. tosses to first, and Renfroe is retired. Third out, so one hit is all they get. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the A's 2 and the Giants 1. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the sixth, and stepping in is the speedy number 13. This one in the air right field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting, number 6.
And the batter will be the shortstop. And that one pulled foul. The Giants trailing by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that just misses. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten it. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Monty Irvin, the next Giant to hit. His home and away splits there. Swing and a ground ball, but it kicks foul.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
This to third. Zips it across.
That's an out.
And the inning is over. Giants go down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. New pitcher now, Jason Shreve.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy,
Now
man. And
pitching for the
one of the better
Giants.
ones in the game, I'd say. Spin
Number
rate's very
57.
high, and it just breaks a ton.
Jason Shreve.
And now the catcher comes up to
Leading
him.
off for the
Jason
A's,
Kendall.
catcher, number 29.
That one misses. 1-0. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Camilo Doval, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Walker getting loose as well. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
Next up for the
center
A's,
fielder,
J.J. Bleday.
Bleday.
Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Inside, almost got him.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Kendall aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ozzie Guillen, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Runner takes off. Trying to move him over here. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Ricky Henderson will hit next. This ball's chopped on the ground. Handles, throws to first. That ends the frame. The A's strand one, but they still lead it 2-1.
Leading off.
And now Willie McCovey. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
Up next for the Giants, catcher Johnny Bench.
No outs. Runner at first. Johnny Bench digs in down.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That's ripped into the outfield. Hauls it in for the out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Pickoff move to first. McCovey gets back easily. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And digging in for San Francisco, Max Schumann.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
0-2.
McCovey, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Camilo Doval.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the second baseman. 1 for 3. And he swings through that one.
0-1.
And time called prior to the 0-1. The 0-1. That hit him.
Dead ball.
And the
That hit him.
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the A's.
Now Matt
third
Chapman at the
baseman,
plate.
Matt
0
Chapman.
for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
One-run game. The A's looking for some insurance.
Yep.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Sims up and loosening in the pen. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2.
designated
Pretty tough for the infielder to do
Jason
anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jason Giambi. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. On a line, base hit. Chapman on his way to third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. And
Now
that
batting,
extends
first
his hitting
baseman,
streak
Mark
yet
McGwire.
again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
McGwire stands in now, looks at that one inside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 1-0. On the ground, could be 2. To third, tag, got him. Now it's the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The A's looking to add another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. you can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Count.
And there's a ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pad. Camilo Doval is done, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for the
Genesis
Giants.
Cabrera taking the mound.
Number
32nd
92.
appearance.
Genesis Cabrera.
Jason Kendall now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Drops into the glove, and all the runners are tagging. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here's the center fielder. Jake did a strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Clearly didn't want to mess with them right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
Ozzie Guillen up next for the A's. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
High fly ball right field. Strawberry under this one, and that's the 3rd out. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Athletics 4 and the Giants 1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Number 21.
Cito back to work. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Lopez into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Whips it across. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting.
And now it's going to be
Fielder,
Steve Finley.
Steve Finley.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Here's the 0-2. And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Sia strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is
Number
empty.
13.
Here's the second baseman. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mason Miller will take over here. He has a great
Now
slider with
pitching for the
tons of
A's.
movement.
Number 21. Mason Miller.
Out to short, Galaney. Now the throw to first on the run.
Got him.
In
7
time. Got him. And that'll do it. Giants are down 1-2-3. And they trail it 4-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Lucas
Now
Sims.
pitching for the
And as
Giants.
relievers go, he's not a big
Number
strikeout
39.
guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Right side, hard hit. On to McCovey. Now one gone in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now the number 2 hitter. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. He's out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. On the money. Nice play. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Athletics 4 and the Giants 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Dennis Eckersley. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
Now it's the shortstop. 0 for 3 in this one.
The shortstop, number 6.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Eckersley, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. That's in there.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Irvin, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Eckersley, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string. Line drive, and an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. And up next for San Francisco, Willie McCovey. He's already homered in this game.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bleday. And there's 2 away. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Bench at the plate now as he chases after that one. Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. Ball game.
He's one of the best closers to ever play the game of baseball, and that's his 450th career save, and the names ahead of him on the all-time career list is very short.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity.
Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current. Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back, right under you, bringing me back to life with different cherry tree. Oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me where the grip forbid it is, always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. No lie, you like complete me. Your fruit so right, sweet tree roots run deep, high up, but you never look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back, right under you, bringing me back to life with different cherry tree. Oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me where the script forbid it is, always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken dreams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken dreams of love divine desire you all.
Six deep in the sprinter, your sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds? Your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. Yeah, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
I can float, turn the flow to the river. Swimming upstream, now we picking up steam, baby. The routine, trying to think a little bigger. Hopping out the hot box, bloodshot pictures for our poster. You'll be cropped out if you're not with us. Got the party jump the time before the fourth quarter come. Pray you caught you with kinda.
6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright. bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Glimmer, glimmer, glimmer. 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 Glimmer.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Pretty decent win streak on the line in this one, Chris.
This team has been doing all the little things right now. Being able to hit in situations and hit with runners in scoring position. When you look over the course of a long season, if you're going to be successful, it's doing the little things right.
So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill today, Matt Cain.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
At the plate, number 19. Tapped back up the middle. Mejia tosses to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. And time now to check out the A's lineup. A lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're good hitters, Boog, but I'll tell you from experience, when you're on the other side of the field, you look at these players and you just say, man, this team is lucky, because you feel like your team hits balls like that and they just don't find the holes that they seem to find. So I think it's a combination of being really good hitters, but also being lucky, and that's what this game is all about.
Matt Chapman at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Finley sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. It's the A's 0, Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And on the hill, Vida Blue. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, you know, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The shortstop takes the ball. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the air, right field. What a play in right field. And there's one down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Tapped in front of the plate. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting third, first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Willie McCovey. Drove in their only run in last night's game. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And another ball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Yeah, there's the strike. Irvin leads off first with one away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Move to first. And he's back in easily. Back over to first. And they're keeping him close. And that's disengagement number 2. Grounder off the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Johnny Bench, the next Giant to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. We head to the second from San Francisco. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. When you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And makes the grab. Out number 2.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
2 outs, base is empty. Hunter Renfroe up next for the A's.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
This one in the air, center field. Strawberry makes the catch, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the DH, Elliot Ramos. Blue back to work. Now a pop-up on the infield. McGuire under it. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Max Schumann in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one found hard the other way. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away now.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Darryl Strawberry, the next Giant to hit. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. Strawberry was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. No score here in the second.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season. What a year he's had.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. 2 out, space is empty. Struck him out looking. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these A's definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Batting 8th, center fielder, number 23.
Next up for the A's, Johnny Damon. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Well struck left field. Back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 2-run homer, his 12th of the season, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Ozzie Guillen up next for the A's. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
The 0-1. Out to center. Finley on his way over. Nabs it. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Back to the top of the lineup. Rickey Henderson getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Now it's the second baseman. He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Nice grab. Jumps, throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. The A's with a 2-run blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder, Steve Finley.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Blue ready to fire now. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the second baseman. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. One out, base is empty. Grounds one to short. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Runner. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Runner goes again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's a one-run game. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now at the plate, Monty Irvin. Fastball for a strike. And fouled off. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And up next for the Giants, Willie McCovey. Grounded out his first time up. That's in there. That's strike one. Runner at third, 2 away. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. They limit the damage here.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Ground ball left side. On to McCovey. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. Struck out swinging his first time. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Giambi goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. A's leading by a run. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Now
2 down, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Mark McGwire. Flied to right his first time. There's a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in 1 inning to get to him, to get some runs up on the board.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. Back here at Oracle Park, And here's the catcher, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench did a lot in his career to change the catching position. This guy popularized the one-handed catching stance, which not a lot of guys were using at the time.
Bench used that unique stance, and he had amazing hands and 10 gold gloves to prove it. There's the strike.
And Bench was one of the first catchers to use a hinged mid as well. Didn't take long before everybody was using them behind the plate.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Elliot Ramos. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Strawberry swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His 14th of the year. It's 3-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
So 2 away with nobody on. Steve Finley, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that one is inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Damon makes the play. That is the inning. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Kane back to work. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Line around first, heading for 2. The throw in, and the tying runs at second base with a double.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Jason Kendall up next for the A's. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's out of here into the arcade section for a home run. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up, because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Next up for the A's, Johnny Damon. Up the middle. One away here in the 5th.
Now batting, number 13.
And now the shortstop, Ozzie Guillen. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Swing and a miss. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Bench up with it, over to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Henderson at the plate now. That's ball 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Base knock right field. Now he turns and heads for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. He's grounded out a couple of times. And there's a strike. Man at second. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The A's with a 2-run blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in is the speedy number 13. The MO for him is contact. The guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Next offering is in the dirt. That's inside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
On the ground, right side. McGuire steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop. And a swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
In plenty of time to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And now Monty Irvin. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly. Still down a run. It's 4-3. New arm for the Giants, Lucas Sims.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Late on that fastball. Action in the pen down there. Genesis Cabrera getting ready to go. Shreve warming up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike. And that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to. But right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Jason Giambi will hit next. He's one of the best players in the game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
In the air out to center. Finley sprinting after it. Dives and it gets by. Throws to second and he's got a double. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
1 out, runner at second. Now it's going to be Mark McGwire. Fouled off. He was late. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. He's been a great free agent sign. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they boost their lead. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 outs, nobody on. And now here's the A's catcher, Jason Kendall. He's already homered here in this one. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Back after this on the show. Back here in San Francisco. And now the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Willie McCovey.
And a pitch. Just missed. What a stop. In the hole, jump throw, and they get the out.
Up next for the Giants.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. I think if you ask most baseball fans, their vote for greatest catcher of all time would be this man right here, Johnny Bench.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Ramos in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Smash down the left field line. And he makes the grab. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Giants 3.
Now pitching for
so the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Genesis Cabrera.
92.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the center fielder, Johnny Damon. He's already homered in this game. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Irvin sizing this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next, Ozzie Guillen. Cabrera measures 6 feet 2 inches, 180 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Rickey Henderson. 1 for 3. And that one is lifted in the air. Strawberry sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And that is that. One hit, one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the A's 6 and the Giants 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Giants, third baseman, Max Schumann.
Fought off foul. 0-1 now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2.
Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. To the right side, Halter. The throw to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And digging in for San Francisco, Steve Finley. There's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And now the lefty in the air, pretty deep out to center field. Damon has this one sized up, corrals it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Walker.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Chapman, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. That one back there into the bleachers and gone. Home run. He sends a rocket to left, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And next is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
To the right side. To first. First out in the top of the 8th. Mark McGwire digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. and swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and that drops foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one missed.
1 and 2.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Bench up with it, over to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 7-3.
You softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, number 13. Blue still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Out to short, Galaney. Fires across the diamond, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Number 6 stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
That one out to right, and it stays fair. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
And here's the first baseman, Willie McCovey. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one fouled off. Second and third, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Galaney on the run. Throw to first. It's there. That's a great play. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Johnny Bench. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout.
Well, Boog, got to find ways to keep this inning alive. They're in striking distance. Can't give up now.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Just missed.
That's the ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the A's 7 and the Giants 4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Rob Nett.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And the batter now, Jason Kendall. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. He was late there, strike 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Now, Johnny Damon. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. That one in triple digits. Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, I've always said it's tough. A elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Brings it in, and that is that. And the A's are gone in order. They hold a 7-4 lead. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Dennis Eckersley.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Elliot Ramos now at the plate.
Designated hitter, Elliot Hubert Ramos.
Eckersley, a former MVP. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a four-seamer. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Schumann in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's a laser base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing. Really important at bat coming up now.
There's the strike at the knees. 0-2 now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the ninth inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Here's the center fielder, Steve Finley. Right down to shoot. 0-1. It's through for a hit. Around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 7-5 now. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman.
Number 13.
That one off the mark. 1-0.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're gonna.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. Back to a one-run game. It's 7-6. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Mason Miller.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. High in the air, out to right. Renfroe in position. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Monty Irvin. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Miller is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, there's no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over there, but they also think that this is a lucky team. Well, that's the thing about baseball. You've got to be good and you've got to be lucky. Right now, they're clicking on all cylinders, and they're just going to ride it as long as it'll last.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at